20 of these motherfuckers, and I'll beat the blood out of his rap ass. And he got a song on the radio too, man. Go listen to it, man. Go listen to a song on the radio. No, but AR-AB, man.
AR-AB. Me and AR-AB had a whole shootout and everything. That's the only nigga that like stood up for himself. Like AR-AB is the only nigga that really didn't put up with the shits with me. AR-AB is the only nigga that like really fought back. Like, yeah. Me and AR was shootout. Free that man. And then after that, we offered salat with each other. And our kids was playing with each other. Yeah.
Now, there was a video that was going around online a couple years ago with Quilly on the floor begging for mercy. And I heard some people said it was OBH, but OBH had nothing to do with that. Quilly and AR wasn't even on bad terms at the time when the video hit the net. Now, the last time Quilly and AR had problems was 11 years ago. I still remember it to this day. Shit could have got very dark for Quilly. I still was in high school at the time. Now, Quilly had beef with Meek Mills. This was around the time that Quilly dropped the Hain Street Hustler 3. Now, Meek Mills dropped Flamers 2 a little bit before and dissed Quilly on Hottest in the City. On the second verse, he talked about Quilly coming home from a rape case. Now, Quilly returned to fire hitting Meek with 3 diss tracks on the Hain Street Hustler 3 mixtape. Now, AR-AB was on both mixtapes, but he got the most recognition for his legendary verse on Meek Mill's Goons Gone Wild, which led his rap career to go up from there.
Dream, make it to the NBA, that's a pipe dream. They end up smoking rock, got a pipe screen. I play the night scene, hard rock pitching, 44 with the long nose, Scott Pippen.
Now, just like I said, AR-AB was on both mixtapes. Now, Fire at Will with Quilly Mills didn't really do anything, even though Quilly Mills' verse was fire. And that's one thing you can't take away from Quilly, is that boy could spit. At the end of the song, AR-AB shouted out Quilly Mills' Goonie Gun Club. Now, no one was signed yet. Meek was the only one close to getting signed. He was rolling with T.I. at the time, and he was about to get signed to Grand Hustle, but T.I. legal issues got in the way of that. Now, Meek was the hottest thing in Philly, so every party, every event, the hoes came out. Other rappers that were signed came out to support Meek. So with AR-AB being cool with Meek, he would be hanging around Meek. Now, this is a good opportunity for AR-AB to network and be in the mix. If Meek was there, it was popping. You ain't really see Quilly Mills on any flyers. If you did, no one cared. Meek Mills was getting that show money. He had something Quilly didn't have, and that was those club records. Quilly ain't have a In My Bag or Getting It In or Make 'Em Say. Quilly was just a rapper with bars. Now, during that time, it wasn't really the right time to be around Quilly. You know, him and Joey Jihad used to roll together, but you kind of saw Joey Jihad fall back a little bit. Quilly Mills dissed Cosmic Kev, and AR-AB was one of the people that started to question the moves he was making. Like, why would you diss the #1 DJ in Philly? You need that radio play and connections. So Quilly saw AR-AB hanging around Meek, and word got out that AR-AB disagreed on how Quilly was moving. Now, Quilly already had 1,000 videos coming at Meek and everyone around him, but he made a video saying the same people that was on Hain Street Hustler 3 taking Meek Mill's whole side. He mocked AR-AB for shouting out Goonie Gun Club, and his goons called out AR-AB's name in the background, saying F him. One of Quilly goons said he got hot shells for all of them. Another goon said he don't care about nothing but his daughter, and anybody can get it. Babies, grandmas, everything. Now, that was the worst thing that they could have did, especially knowing that AR beat a murder a couple years before that.
Why them niggas say my name on that YouTube? Don't they know homicide's what I'm used to? Don't they know I'm home now cause I beat two? We run the streets on D2.
So they already had each other's phone numbers, so you already know AR-AB got on the phone with Quilly. And Quilly must have had the top killers around him because he was talking crazy to AR. And one thing about AR-AB goons, man, they heard how crazy he was talking to AR, so they was like, okay, let's strap up. And they felt some type of way because they didn't even talk to AR-AB like that. So they basically was like, send the Addy. And Quilly Mill sent an address. Now, AR-AB is strapped with a bunch of goons in a car, heading to the spot Quilly Mills give him. And it's crazy because these guys was about to throw their life away over a YouTube video. But these were some serious men. It's all about respect. So, I guess, they was going to, get it in over a YouTube video. But AR-AB show up to the spot, no one's there. So he calls Quilly like, yo, where you at? Like, how long is it going to take for you to get here? Now, Quilly hops on the phone talking crazy and sends a different address. So AR-AB tells his goons, like, okay, let's pull up to a different address. So they pull up to a different location for Quilly, just for Quilly not to be there. So now AR like, all right, man, this dude really don't want no smoke. It is what it is. So, a couple phone calls, was made, and they was able to talk it out over the phone and squash it. Now, time went on, and he saw Quilly in public. Finally, even though they had a conversation, Ab wasn't letting that go. Quilly at least owed him a rumble, so he put hands on Quilly, right in front of his so-called goons. And AR-AB goons were surprised because they thought Quilly goons was going to jump in and interfere. But they never did. So, the goons just sat back and was like, hey, we'll just watch AR whoop his ass. But, AR-AB got his shit off and, they was cool ever since. And people was like, yeah, you can't be, putting yourself in gangster situations and being disrespectful around killers without any repercussions. So, everybody felt it, You don't just disrespect someone, squash it over the phone and expect them to, to respect you. You're going to have to prove yourself, especially if they never heard of you putting in that work or, doing anything in your life. But anyway, man, free AR-AB, free Dark Low. Now, there's a lot of goofy people laughing saying he snitched on himself just because he rapped about what he really was doing. But the same people will laugh at a rapper for getting his chain snatched and say, oh, he's not about that life. Y'all out here playing all this drill music while people dissing the dead. Isn't that snitching? Isn't that snitching on himself? AR-AB was one of the first people pulling out guns on camera, and now look at everybody. My thing is, why would you even want someone to know you have a gun? Now, I know why AR-AB did it. When he started doing that, those interviews started to hit millions of views. It was the image behind it, but you can't win in this internet, man. So, shout out to all the real ones, man. Shout out to all my subscribers, man. Don't be scared to like the video, comment what you think.
I beat a rap nigga up one time. He was like 20 deep. I knocked him out from his whole 20 of them. He ain't do nothing. AR, stop. AR, stop. I'm punching on him, dragging him. And they circled me, too. I'm thinking they ready to roll on me. I'm punching on him, watching him like that. They ain't gonna do nothing. My young boy's back there ready to get busy though, but them niggas ain't do nothing. It was 20 of these motherfuckers. I beat the blood out of his rap ass. And he got a song on the radio too. Now go listen to it, man. Go listen to a song on the radio. No, but
what's up with you in that Quilly Mill situation, man?
Oh man, that shit over, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the nigga. I beat him down, all that, man. It ain't about nothing, man. I'm gonna proud of this boy, man. I jump on niggas' asses. I go to prison, man. I can't fuck with these niggas. Yeah. End of the day, man, it ain't no beef, man. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stay out of this trouble, man.
I just, when you see a nigga, it's like, nigga say, nigga talking records about you on the phone and shit. To you on the phone. Nigga, boom, boom, boom. You like, nigga, when I see you, it's home.
Yeah.
Call next day, it's over, I want trouble. You know what I mean? Alright, it's done. When I see a nigga a year later, I know, like, it's certain when niggas be rappers, they be fraud. A lot of niggas be frauds. So they'll be like, hey, see you.
Yeah.
Shake your hands and talk to you. And then go on the DVD and say, I seen him. He ain't do nothing. I checked him. He almost ran. They'll lie and say all that. So I say to protect all that from happening, because he'll say all that and I won't see him for like 10 years. He'll hide in the house and all that. So I'm going to beat him up now. And so any response he have is going to be like, yeah, he beat me up, but I'm still a gangster. So,